All right, welcome to a new episode. As I mentioned in the previous episode, I want to do some changes, design changes to the website. I was just watching this video from Greg. I will put the video in the description, where basically he was interviewing the owner of Aura. Aura is a new design system. It's like Shadcn, but then with more design principles. So I kind of want to just check if I can use that. I already played around with it a little bit, and I will show you guys the result, and I think I like it better. It's more travel bloggy, and I think we'll just adapt the whole website to that. So I'll show you guys that, and we start working on the homepage design for today, and then maybe if we have time, we can also do the stays page and the rest of the website. Depends on how fast it is. So what I've been playing around with is this. So I think this looks way more travel website. So what I want to do is I want to see how to actually implement this into our project. This will link to the stays page, eat page, experience. We just hide for now. I like the color palette way more. So what we're gonna try is to get this design into our homepage and then figure out the rest of the website. So if you like my content, please don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, let's dive into the episode. So I assume that the best way to approach this, so we have this hero section and then those cards. What I'm gonna do is here in the top right corner we have export copy HTML. We're gonna open cursor. Let me make this bigger for you guys. And we're gonna open a new chat. I'm gonna say in the homepage of the project, I want to adapt a new design. I made this with Aurachat. Chat. Does it copy? It doesn't copy the full HTML. Does it? Oh, it does. It just takes some time. What I'm going to say is, can you keep the image that we currently use, but adapt the rest of the hero section from this HTML to our project? Use the same code as our current code base, just implement the design changes. You can skip the experiences button in the hero since we don't have this page yet. So I'm curious if this will just take it over, and then what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna update this style brand guidelines document. I also like those cards way better. So what I'm gonna look at is if we can make the card component, so we can just copy paste this. I want the cards to be, I'm not sure if we can actually make changes here with a prompt. No, we can change the design, which is nice, but I don't think. Can we make sure that the cards are all, that the button in the card are all bot lines? I'm not sure if we can just, because I did some prompts and I did the whole code again. Yeah, now again. I still need to figure out how this exactly works. Maybe I cannot stop it also. Oh wait, I don't want it to change. Back, keep our existing font. Maybe I actually want to update the font though. This font's nice too, so maybe we just let this be replaced as well, because I think the Newton font is not that readable. So I'm gonna let this finish. Whenever this is done, we're gonna revise it together, and then I think we're gonna do every section of the homepage, revise it, and then we'll do the rest of the pages. Okay, so according to this, it's done. I just don't see any change. Maybe we just need to run the project again. Okay, unfortunately it didn't one-shot the whole thing. So this is the outcome. So it did this 100 reviewing, the latest update. It's not underlined. It doesn't have the background. It has the buttons though. Oh, that's nice. And then we just need to add our images here. So I'm gonna say I am missing the background color and maybe the font of the HTML example is nicer. Can we replace every Newton font with the new font in the whole project? Can you also update the brand with our new color palette and font? I think this looks way friendlier. Just we need to change the font and then we can do the rest of the page. So I actually asked it to change the button and it changed it. It's just it forgets the rest. So we'll see. Let us make all the changes. Need a new image as well. We'll get there. Okay, so it says it made all the changes. Still doesn't have the background and Bali is not underlined. I think also the font is slightly too bold, but okay, wait. The word Bali is still not underlined and the hero doesn't have the sand background. Also, I think in general the H1 is too thick and has too big of spacing between. I forgot the name. What I mean is like there's too much spacing here. Like the letter spacing is okay. That's the one horizontal. Just the one here can be reduced. In the meantime, we can just check how this. I'm not sure if this is just saving it. Just saving it, it's all different. Can you now, based on this design, create a section for about Robin and Grace? Let's see if this works. Also, the font looks completely different, right? If I compare. It feels like this font looks completely different than in the example. So I'm gonna let both prompts finish and then guys together. Okay, I've been playing around with it for a little bit. It's not just copy paste, unfortunately. So what I noticed, this heading is Playfair Display font, bold, and then the rest of the text Inter. So I think I might do the same because I think Inter is nice to read. Or Geist, it's a new font. So I made some changes because I think this, if we inspect it, it's just Playfair text, not Playfair Display. This is just normal. I'm gonna do it with Tailwind anyway. And then I made this one smaller. This one I need to make a little bit bigger. I made this section different. It still needs some work though. I like this. So I'm gonna make some tweaks. So can we in Tailwind configure that all headings use Playfair Display bold and all body font is inter. Please adjust also in the add. So I'm just gonna make sure that we reuse that now and that we can reuse it in all over the application or website. This is also different. Like the colors are off, I feel. Oh, this has like a background color. This is way lighter. I'm gonna update that. And then for the rest of the page, we have our favorite stays. Our favorite. I think we can keep this, but then with the different colors, maybe make this green background. And maybe we also just get rid of the tags. Also, I don't like this end sign. It's very feminine. Oh, I think now it's right. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Then just the normal font size is... What does this large mean? Okay, I'm gonna let this run and then revise it and then we continue with the rest of the page. Okay, it says it's done. I think I need to make this smaller and add some margin here. Then those colors we need to update. This 5 years exploring Bali. Doubtless years exploring Bali should move to the left side of the picture. Also the colors of the promise seems different than the HTML example. Can you see if we use the new brand colors? I'm curious. I was watching this video with Aurachat. You can create with a prompt. Can you make your own template? Or we can just wait. We can probably just take this HTML, copy HTML. Okay, and then what we want to make is does it have like cards? I thought you had more options. That's not what I thought it was. Okay, let's see if this did what I wanted it to do. Yeah, okay, we can start it later. I think what is the current body font size? I think I'm also zoomed in for you guys. Maybe it's fine. Just for the colors, a promise section already using a core brand color background and that. for the promise cards. Screenshot 1 is from HTML. Screenshot 2 from our website. It seems way light on our website. Can you please revise? So we also take a screenshot of this. And then maybe what we can do in the meantime is see if browse cart. Maybe just ask it in this chat again. Perfect. Can you now make nice cards for recommended stays and dining? Show title, description, image, CTA. Change from 0.10 opacity. Just curious where those buttons now go. Contact, about. Okay, let's just get the new card design and then we will change the rest of the color of the page. And then I think it's already way better. And then we just need to adjust it to the rest of the website, which is gonna be a lot, but better tackle it now than later. Okay, so it made this. I actually like this. It looks clean. Let's see what we currently have. So we would update it to make it center aligned. That's fine. We have the image, we have the location, the price. Okay, now from this HTML, take the favorite stays. I'm just figuring this out, guys. Can I just... No. Code. Oh, it actually did paste. Okay. From this code of, let's replicate the our favorite stays section. The heading style and the cards. Then also for the favorite dining. Yeah, I think that's it. Keep our current heading copy. Just implement the new UI. Okay, I'm gonna let this run. Whenever it's done, I'll get back to you. I'm not sure if this is actually the most... I think I can do this with just cursor. Like, I just took a subscription just to play around with it. But I like the new color palette, so that's a good start. And I think we can then have like this color for dining, this for... Or this for stays, this for dining. So we can align this with those pages. Because the purple I don't really like. So that's already a good improvement. Just the rest we just need to figure out on the way. All right, I'll get back to you soon. Okay, now just added the rating and this long text. So I like it that the dining now is green. This is brownish. Let's see, because we have the full. Do we have? So we go to Supabase. We check our project. And then we check our database tables. And then we have. I think it should be under listings. VJ. Okay, so basically what we just need to do is for the description, for now, just handle a max characters. Otherwise it gets too long. I will add a short description field in Supabase later. Remove the star rating from the cards. What else do we have? Let's first do that. And then the padding within the image for the tag slightly more. I don't know how to say this. Then we go to localhost-admin. And then we have listing stays. Edit. This isn't what I asked for. I asked for edit. Settings. Why this doesn't work anymore? Featured. Just giving it random tags. Could you? I need to fix this. I think because we changed the font and the color palette. Now it should show 3. Should it not? This looks fine. Stays. Shelter Island. This is also the next thing. We need to start updating the whole app in dashboard. Step by step. Okay, now we have 3, but it's not pulling the right information. Okay, so we have the tags in the cards. It should pull the right category from Supabase. Can you check via MCP for stays? We have, what is the name again? From the categories table. Let's see. Categories with the parent ID. Please check other logics and change the text from placeholder to actual data. Okay. Let this run, and whenever this is done, we continue. Okay, so this is working. Our favorite stays. We now have resorts, villas, accommodation. That should be to Joe. You know what? I'm gonna debug this. Later. So I'm gonna give them all featured image, so that will pull. This should also all be published. Okay, so do we want... No, the homepage. I'm gonna fix this after the video, that this is all aligned. Maybe, I'm not sure, should I give this also the sandy background, or should I just keep this white and then put this, give this a sandy background? I'll just say, can you now update the newsletter box and the footer with the new color palette and styling? And then I think what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna make some tweaks. I'll do this off video. I think this is the font with this weird end sign, but we'll have a look at that later. Finalize this page. Then I need to figure out, and this probably I will do in the video, on how to create like proper brand guidelines so that cursor from now on always uses this. And then we're gonna use Aura again for the stays page. See all the filtering, and because I think they do have filter. Updates. I'll scroll a little bit through the platform. Also their side, I like their sidebars though. Like this is nicer, feels like nicer. So maybe we'll implement one of those. Admin dashboard doesn't have priority for me now, but yeah, for in the future it might be better. Okay, so this is done. As mentioned, I will make some changes off video. I like this style way better. So now the only question is how easy it will be to implement on the rest of the website. But we'll figure that out fast enough. I'll make sure that this is pulling all the right information so it's all properly set up. I think that maybe this is nice to add to the database. Also the price in dollar. I think I wanted to add it in rupiah, but I think it makes more sense to add it in dollar. Then I want to change this color, and then I already changed the color of the footer as well. So thank you for watching. Let me know if you like this style better or you like the previous style. I think I'll go ahead with this one, but any feedback is welcome. I also need to figure out, because it seems like this is a different font. Whenever it's underscore, it looks different. So I'm gonna figure that out as well. I'll make some copy changes, and then we'll start implementing the rest of the design to the other pages. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in tomorrow's episode.